Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I told you probably about a week ago that I would make a YouTube video on my 2002 Appalachian gooseneck trailer, and I haven't gotten around to it yet, so I'm going to do that today. One thing, I'm going to jump right in here. One thing, when I bought it, this was the only box on it, and it had some trouble in the box. So we welded this electrical box on here and put all the connections in there. And so this box is just for the breakaway battery and system. The breakaway cable comes off of there. I put a new cable on it and did some new wiring. I put all new lights in it. I spent a little over $100 in all new lights for this trailer because it had all original lights. Rewired most of it because, as I'll show you guys in a little bit, Appalachian used, in my opinion, some stupid connectors to put it together, the wiring, and it wasn't getting good connection at all. So I rewired it. This trailer does have the dual jacks, which is something I wanted to have, and safety chains. I believe this trailer is all original. My grandfather owned it for probably 20 years. Not quite, actually, if it's 02. He bought it like a year old. So I think it's all original, except what I did to it. I mean, I believe these are the tires that came with it, but it's all rewired. This trailer's got a 16-foot deck and a 4-foot beaver tail. The double jacks. The toolbox, eventually I'm going to do something else with. I'll probably put one up here, but that's something for another day because the binders, as you see, won't fit in and close. So it's bungeed shut. It's got 3 ramps. Here's one of them. And then it's got 2 ramps back here. And they just slide out and sit on this lip. And I've had people ask me what these hinges are for. These pick up. And then these set on this ledge here. So it's 20 foot of flat deck, which is pretty nice, but I've never used it, probably never will. When I did the wiring and lights, I did not have to do anything with the brakes. They worked on my way home, and they've been working ever since. So, crap, I don't see any of those connectors. I thought we didn't change them. Anyway, the connectors that were in it were, I don't remember what they're called. They're just a white piece of plastic with a chunk of metal in it. You put the wire in it and it crimps it itself and gets connection, but they don't work very well. So I dislike them. I would advise getting rid of them. So that's about that. I do eventually plan to take this trailer apart most of the way, sandblast it, prime it, and paint it black again. And I'm going to put expanded metal on the tail and all 3 ramps for the garden tractors to go up them. It's the normal 2 5/16 gooseneck ball. See here, this one, this has been set for its whole life, so it appears to be froze up. This pin won't even move, so that's froze. And this trailer weighs, it's plated at weighing about 3,700 pounds. So it's not real heavy. It's got two 7,000-pound axles underneath of it. And I haven't used it much, but it does seem to be a good trailer so far. See here, today is Tuesday. On Saturday, we put a load of logs on it and hauled it about 10 miles to the sawmill, and it did pretty good. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I pull it with a 1994 Ford F-250, and this is almost 4,000 pounds and had a load of logs on there. Not a very big load, but I probably had 6,000 pounds on it, and that truck didn't even know it was back there. So if you're a Chevy guy, you're going to have some trouble because, you know, Chevys ain't got no power. But Ford people, you should be fine. And I mean, I think that's about it on the trailer. Like I said, it works pretty good for me. I've never had a problem with it, except for the lighting problem when I first got it, which I fixed. So now you know everything that it does. It folds out for flat 20 feet. It's got 3 ramps. The spare tire is mounted right up here, for anybody who didn't know that already. I don't know what the jacks are rated for. I really don't. I'm assuming this cross plate was factory because of the welds, but it might not have been. Somebody had a winch here at one point, and they had this here for something, probably to hold the winch or something like that. I want to get this off, but I started twisting off my star bits when I tried to move it. So I'll probably just cut it off sometime. Like I said, the toolbox is not very big. I considered cutting it and bringing it out a little further to match the lid, but as it stands, it's very tight to back into. With my tailgate down, I have to back in straight, or if I'm backing it at an angle, I have to back part way in, close the tailgate, finish backing up, because there's not as much tongue as I think there should be. We bought a few years ago a brand new Moritz, and it's got a lot more tongue to it. So this is just my trailer, and I like it pretty well. So I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video. If you have any questions, post down in the comments below, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome. If you're not, thanks for subscribing. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.